Hello, people. As you can see on my screen, I'm on Reddit. That's because today we're just talking about MIT A-hole. So if you don't know what MIT A-hole is, it's basically a Reddit where people go to kind of explain the situation and ask if they're in the wrong. I saw Dylan in Trouble do this video and everything, and I honestly love his content. So I was like, why not try this myself and see what I can do with it? We're probably gonna go through 3 to 5 of these, maybe a little more, depending on how long this video gets. Start up. MIT A-hole for warning a parent about the book they were about to buy their child. I'm a huge reader, and I spend a lot of time in book forums, book clubs, book talk, book Facebook groups, etc. My boyfriend and I went to Target the other day, and were looking at the books. Next to us was a mom and her daughter, around 12 or 13. The girl picked up a book, saying she heard good things about it on TikTok. The book in question looks quite sweet by the cover, and the blurb wouldn't raise any red flags to a parent. However, I've read this book before, and it's filth. I say this in the best way possible. Full of smut, was written for the sole purpose of being smut and nothing else. It's like the blurb is a decoy to hide how dirty it really is. Now all appropriate for a tween/teen. The mom told the girl to put the book in a trolley, and the girl walked off to look at something else. I took the mom aside and gently warned her that the book contains extremely graphic scenes that many parents would not be okay with their child reading. She stumbled looking through the book and landed on the page. Sure enough, she put it back. I pointed out a couple of other books that are more appropriate for a tween/teen. Still a little romancy, but much cleaner. The mom was thankful, and it was a pleasant exchange. My boyfriend, on the other hand, huffed and rolled his eyes throughout the entire conversation. 2 minutes. On the way out of the shop, he said I should keep my opinions to myself, and it was embarrassing for me to intervene the way I did. That if someone interfered when an adult bought him porno mags as a teen, he would lose his shit. I told him that perhaps someone should have stepped in, because that's extremely inappropriate. He called me nosy and is still pissed at me for ruining the kid's day. Am I the a-hole? I don't think she is. I think you did a nice thing. I think you did, from a standpoint of being an adult, if that book was really as bad as you're saying it was, I can understand that. I think your boyfriend's overrated. I can understand from the point of view of the kid. She might have been mad that you kind of quoted out the book that she wanted, but from the standpoint of an adult, I think you did a really good job. I don't think you did a-hole. I think you did a good job. Let's see what some of these comments say. Let's see. Not the a-hole, okay. Definitely PG-13. Yeah. I'm not reading all this crap. But I don't think she did. I think she did a good job. I think she did a good job. The book was as bad as she said it was. She did a good job. What's up? Am I the a-hole for not helping my mom raise my sister's child when she could be taken into foster care? My sister died last year. We were estranged, and I had nothing to do with her in the final years of her life, because her child, who was now 4 and might be even 5 now, was the result of a fear between my sister and my now ex-husband. But he was my husband at the time. I told my sister once she did that to me, she was dead to me, and I'd never forgive her and won't see her again. I never forgave her and still don't. I have zero regrets now that she's gone either. I never met her child. I have no interest of being a part of their life even now, which means I don't see my mom as much as now because she has custody of my sister's child. My ex isn't in the picture, and he's supposed to be paying child support, but evades it currently. My mom is struggling. She's not in the best shape after years of physical issues. Money is getting tighter. Between one thing and another, she has asked me for help several times. Her fear is the child will be taken to foster care if she can no longer cope doing it alone. But I refuse to offer any help. I told my mom I love her, but I can't be selfless enough to want to help the child. I told her I can't even imagine stepping up, given what birth symbolizes to me. I told her I know that it's hard for her to hear out, but a part of me will always hate her parents. There will always be a level of disgust I feel towards both my sister, even now she's dead, and my ex fucking around on me and making a child together. I have a problem that leads to infertility. Infertility was an exceptional big betrayal for me, and I can never be fair or look beyond that love the child in question. It wouldn't be fair to them. And yes, I had therapy, and I'm still in therapy. I have done a lot to work on myself where I can move forward, but some things will never be moving forward with me, like the idea of forgiving them or wanting a child in my life. My mom can't understand. She really can't understand how me not forgiving my sister now that she's dead after my release. But she can't understand me not wanting anything to do with her child. My mom said she would have loved her nieces and nephews. She's also angry that I would rather see her grandchild go than help with that. I'd rather see her grandchild go than help. Okay, I got it right. She can't understand how I can live with myself or how I can sleep better with that man having them in my life. Oh, this is a tough one. I can understand from her viewpoint, because like that child represents like a lot of like betrayal and like hatred for like her ex-husband and her sister. But I can also kind of see from the moms, which is like we're family, so we kind of just have to help each other out. And I don't think foster care is the best place to always put a kid, because you might not get out there, and it might not be the best situation for her either. But like the kid isn't helping, and like this is a rough situation. Like I don't think she's the a-hole, because she has her own problem. Like she said, she's been to therapy. She doesn't feel comfortable enough to be around the kid and help out and stuff like that because of the situation. This is tough. She isn't the a-hole. I don't think she's the a-hole, but like the situation is we can't solve that problem. It's like she's not the a-hole. I don't think she's the asshole for like. This is just rough. This is rough. Oh my god. You know what? Tell me in the comments what you think. Nah, feelings are completely understandable. X does have a family. That's a good point. The X has a family themselves. Where are they at? That's your grandkid. Where's the X's mom at? Where's the X's family at? Did he not say anything? Like, you were married. You told me the kid never came up? You never had contact with his mom or dad? Where his family? Where his family at? Because that kid's also the responsibility. Kind of thing you do for your mom. Child is having him adopted to like a nice family, but like it doesn't always work out. Foster care doesn't always work out. Just like it's a very tough and like very hard situation. But I can't say that she's not the a-hole, and I can understand her feelings. Am I the a-hole for going to bed early because my partner said my eyes were glazed over after having dinner with my best friend? Wait, what? So I, female 32, just got home from dinner with my best friend. She came over to my house around 5:45 p.m. that I shared with my partner, male 37, and we each had 2 glasses of white wine before heading out to a local restaurant for dinner. We headed to dinner around 6:30 p.m. We shared a bottle of white wine, some tacos, arnichi balls, whatever, and a platter of bread with a trio of dips. I got home at 8:15. When I got home, my partner stated that the wine glasses my friend grabbed from the cupboard were red wine glasses, not white wine glasses, and that he's particular about this. Note, I just started the process of moving in with him, and we've already had a few tiffs that made me feel like this is his home, and I'm just living in it. I said I don't see what the big deal is. They're just wine glasses, and given it's the first time she's been here, and she grabbed coffee mugs and poured wine in the coffee mugs, what did it matter? No. I got a call from my property manager at my apartment, and I was ending my lease. At that, there was a water all over the floor, and the floorboards were lifting, and that my boxes of stuff were damaged because of the water. I have just been back for the first time in 3 days to assess the damage, and I was stressed, which is why she bought the wine and made herself at home by immediately pouring us a glass of wine when we got in. Anyway, after being told off about using the wrong wine glasses, to which I had said when I had brought my wine glasses, we wouldn't have to use his anymore. He asked me what was wrong, and I looked like I was about to cry. I was obviously annoyed because I felt like he was being emotional. He was irrational, but I definitely wasn't emotional, and I told him I wasn't. So he said, "Oh, so your eyes just glazed like just that glazed over then." That really annoyed me because last weekend he went out with his mates for 6 hours and came home absolutely hammered and proceeded to be rude and belittling me then. So I found it very offensive that he was making comments over my eyes being glazed over. Then I took myself to bed because he was being absolutely ridiculous, and told him that he was being an egghead. Tell me you're an a-hole. I don't think you're the a-hole. Also, that situation when like he came back hammered and everything, that was not part. It shouldn't have been part of this conversation. Not part of this. English. You bring up the fact that he got hammered and he's been living with everything. That should not be part of like the situation. You're telling us. Because I feel like you're trying to get us on your side a little bit more. Now, what he did was absolutely like, he was an asshole. Oh my god, he was an absolute asshole for doing that while hammered. But you telling us that kind of makes me want to feel like you want us to be on your side a little bit more. Now, like you just say you moved in. Like, she She just said that they had just moved in together. So I can honestly understand that she's still like they both are still in that period when they just you know what? Whatever. What I was gonna try to say was they're still within that period of like trying to adjust to living together. So she might still feel like she is living in his place, and he might be feeling like that this is his place and she's living here. That takes a while. I'm gonna say like at least 2-3 months at best for you to really get situated and be like, I live here. The white glasses. If you particular about that, you should have said I'm sorry, and then like it was a mistake. We just happened to happen like that. It won't happen again type shit. But like this whole entire argument, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of stupid. This entire argument is kind of stupid. Like he says something to hurt her feelings. I'm not gonna lie, this argument is stupid. This argument is stupid. It's just so stupid. Like she's not the a-hole, but this argument is stupid. Oh my god, it's so stupid, bro. Let's make this. Let's make the last one. Maybe I'm not sure. It made me a-hole for disagreeing with my wife's ideas of her never learning how to cook. My wife, 24, and I, 26-year-old female, are struggling in our marriage as she believes she does not need to help cook or prepare food or even clean after besides dishes. She was raised in a family with no chores, and they had a maid come clean the house. She has never cooked and cannot boil water despite me walking her through it. She just loses her patience. I love my wife and have taken time out of the evenings to show her how to cook and measure spices. For example, she lasts about 2 minutes before either walking away or throwing a tantrum that she doesn't want to learn. And I can never be the only one, and I should be the only one in the house who knows how to cook. The other night, I got home from work and was exhausted, since it was a busy week in healthcare. She complained she has not spent enough time with me these past 3 days, so offered to have her cook for me so she could learn while also spending time together. I thought it'd be cute to make a recipe together that we never ate before. She threw a fit and said she wanted to watch TV, but eventually agreed to sit in the kitchen with me. About 10 minutes in, I asked her to wash the grill rack since she usually does the dishes while I cook. Surprise, she threw a tantrum. Eventually she did because she was hungry and I was busy cooking 3 different parts of dinner. A few minutes later, I had to go outside to grill in some chicken. I had to go outside to grill some chicken, and I asked if she started putting some of the spices away so I can have less to clean up. I think you know what happened. She stopped yelling and complained. She stopped. I'm reading today. Oh my god, it got so much worse along the way. She eventually stopped yelling and complaining and put stuff away. I gave her a plate of food first to enjoy since I still had some cleaning up to do. I talked to some other friends about it, and they said it was their significant other who never cooked. They would eventually say that they had to prepare their own meals if they would not help. I had mentioned in the past that she should learn to cook on her own for numerous reasons, but one being that she's a very picky eater. So anything I do cook, I have to prepare differently and separately. I'm also the one who does the handyman duties as well as take care of the bills and the yard work. I do have to give credit where credit is due and mention that she does the dishes and puts the laundry away. Am I the a-hole for one? No, you're not. Like, you should not have to take upon the entire responsibility. And your wife sounds like she's 5. What kind of? Oh my god, bro. Oh, your wife is a piece of shit. Oh my god, she's so bad. Oh my god, your wife is other piece of shit. Like she's. Oh my god. Oh my god. You shouldn't have. Your wife shouldn't be acting like she's 5. She's too damn old. She was like, what, 27? 24. Your wife is 24. She's too damn old. How do you not? Here's the thing. Even if you grow up in a home with a maid, you should know how to clean after yourself. Like cooking, I'm not saying it can be difficult. It can be difficult. Like, I'm pretty sure you're not asking her to make like this full like gourmet meal and everything, but you're at least asking her to do the bare minimum, which is like clean up after yourself or like just help me like boil water, bro. How you lose patience over boiling water? You don't have to sit there the entire time. You can wait for it to boil. You can wait. Oh my god, it's so stupid. You can wait for water to boil. So why she throwing tantrums? Your wife's 5. I'm gonna tell you right now. Your wife's 5, and I can see along the line you guys getting divorced in at least 2 years. 1 year. I give you 1 year at max. You're not the a-hole. Your wife's just a child. That's really sweet. That's so sad. What kind of grown ass bro? Why did you marry her? What does she have to offer? Is the head that good? What does she have to offer, bro? Mike, this is so stupid. You're not the a-hole. Your wife's the piece of shit. Okay. I want to skip all these. I'm trying to find something shorter. Fuck no, I'm reading that. Hell no. What is this? 2 paragraphs? 3. Fuck. Am I the a-hole for telling my wife she's fucking wrong and I'm right? Oh god, this is gonna be a good one. Oh hell. This is gonna be the last one. This is going to be the last one. This is so long, bro. Oh my god. Ugh. Am I the a-hole for telling my wife she's fucking wrong and that my mom's right? You see the language in the first part when you say she's fucking wrong? I don't trust this enough because he's using too much emotion to explain his situation, and that doesn't really work. I, 35 male, have been married to my wife, 32 female, for 5 years, and we've been struggling financially for the past few months. I lost my job after about 3 months ago, while working part-time. But while I found a part-time, it doesn't pay nearly as much as before. We had to cut back on a lot of things, but it feels like no matter what we do, we're still living paycheck to paycheck, and even pulling from our savings. Recently, my mom, 65 female, came over to visit, and she noticed how stressed I was about the money situation. She offered some advice on how we can save money. Things like cutting down on takeout, meal prepping to avoid buying groceries multiple times a week, and switching to cheaper brands. My mom was always frugal, especially when she was raising me and my siblings on a tight budget. I thought it made sense, especially since we were really trying to save wherever we can. I asked if she was willing to go through our spending and show where we can cut down. My wife agreed to this. She made a whole spreadsheet about spending, and we're spending way too much on fun stuff. We don't need Starbucks every day and so on. It also became apparent that most of the fun spending was my wife's. To be honest, my wife didn't take the breakdown well and started arguing with my mom about that her spreadsheet was wrong. She said that my mom's way of thinking is outdated and doesn't work for us. She doesn't want to give up buying organic produce. She likes having a variety in what we eat each week. I try to explain that we need to make some sacrifices if we get out of this financial hole. But she kept insisting that things weren't as bad as I was making them out to be, and that we just needed to write it out. My mom left at this point, and we were still arguing. She told my mom that she can't give up her takeout. She also went on about my mom being wrong. That's when I lost my patience and said, "You're wrong." My mom was right. She managed to raise 3 kids on 1 income. We can't cut back on groceries for a few months. My wife got upset, saying I'm a huge jerk while whining with my mom about and that my mom is outdated. Winning with my mom. Is that citing? She barely spoke to me since, and now I'm wondering if I went too far. But the way I see it, we need to be realistic about the situation. My mom's advice could actually help us get back on track. 2 things. 1, my reading got so much worse throughout this entire video, bro. Oh my god, it's got bad. Oh my god, so bad. Second thing, he's not the a-hole. It's your wife. Like your mom helped you out. I'm not gonna lie, if your wife is spending a shit ton of money on like takeout and Starbucks, bro, what? And you guys have no money, and you're the only one working. If your wife's working as well, everything, but still, you guys are going paycheck to paycheck, and your wife is sitting here talking about, oh, she's outdated for thinking that we don't need takeout and we don't need Starbucks every day. What? You're broke. You're broke right now. You're talking about write it out. You're broke. You need the cutbacks. And as someone who's grown up poor, not getting the names, not getting the name brand stuff is the best thing to do, because you're supposed to get a lot more for your dollar. Like, have you ever had like a bag of berry punches? Berry punches, the fake Captain Crunch, that fake Captain Crunch, it still hits. It is cheaper, and it got a lot more for $1. Your wife is a child, and if she wants to spend all that, she needs more money than them. Or something. Like, you're working part-time right now. If she wants the lifestyle of eating takeout every day and having a Starbucks every morning, she needs to start making more money herself or something. Like, bro, your mom's in the right. Also, she was very nice to make a spreadsheet to tell you guys where you're, like, where's the money going. That's honestly, like, next level. That's next level mom love. She's over here like, my baby, you're not doing good. And she made a spreadsheet, bro. You're not the a-hole. Your wife is. And this is the last one I'm doing. Like, oh my god, this is my reading got so much worse throughout this entire video. I started off so strong, and then the moment I hit like the third one, started fumbling and tumbling. I'm still upload. I'm gonna still upload this. It does not matter. So if you got in this part, thank you for watching. Check out my other 2 videos. They're not good quality. I'm telling you right now, they're not of good quality. I still put work into them, so I do hope that you can check them out and tell me what you think and things that I can fix with them. See you guys around.